Good morning. Yesterday, John and I fished in the kayak, and I gotta be honest with you, I covered so many miles in my kayak that my legs are dead. Today, we are committed to bank fishing and wading, but specifically, we're gonna be throwing our BFS rod and reels to start. So I wanted to kick things off just kind of talking about where I like BFS fishing, and then I wanted to talk to John a little bit about what he likes BFS for, because it's obviously a hot topic, and it's definitely one of those mixed things. Like, some people love it, some people hate it. As for me, there's a couple different places I like it. The first place where I think it actually truly adds value would be like tight quarters, creek fishing, stream fishing, maybe actually trout applications, just under a bunch of branches, overhanging trees, so on and so forth. I feel like the accuracy is where it helps. But where I actually like it from a fishing standpoint, like where I just enjoy it, is actually more like the micro power bass applications. So jigs, spinnerbaits, topwaters, crankbaits. To me, that's the most fun. This is a 7-foot light casting rod, 6-pound fluoro on there, and then I've got this little micro jig on there. And to me, that's about as fun as it gets. John, I've rambled a lot. What are some of your favorite ways to use BFS?
Well, yesterday we threw these big lures on like big bait casters, and this is like the total opposite. We're still using bait casters, but this takes so much little effort. That's what I like about it. It's so light, easy to cast. It doesn't wear you down near as fast. We're throwing smaller lures, but it's BFS, but we're power fishing really.
Exactly.
So we're like finesse power fishing, gonna be mostly. I'm throwing a little chatterbait, and I've been having a blast throwing it. It can catch all kinds of stuff. Now this is my high-end rod. This is a fancy one, but I love throwing little chatterbaits, little spinnerbaits, little crankbaits, yeah, little topwater lures. You can even throw little crappie lures on it.
Absolutely.
Or little Ned rigs. So the versatility of it is what's fun, especially when we're going wading, taking one setup, and we can throw a bunch of different stuff on it, and it catches a lot of fish.
Yeah, exactly. I've just got a fanny pack with me today. Primarily, I'll be throwing the little micro jig. If that doesn't work, I've got a topwater. I've got some, mule plastics. All in all, I feel like BFS can be a lot of fun. It's not one of those things you necessarily need, but it can be a blast. So we're gonna start fishing, go with the flow, hopefully catch some smallmouth bass. Let's get to it. He's going right, I'll go left. See if we can't catch a smallie. I'd like to be the first one to catch a fish. There's a fish right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I beat John. First fish. Well, we gotta land him. Oh, it's a little largemouth. Gotta love it, man. Oh, there's a little one behind him. That's a pretty little largemouth right there. There you go. On the board with the BFS. This is the little Kitech mono spin jig. I've talked about this jig a lot because I really like it. I always pair it up with the burrow bug. It's like a match made in heaven. Not a big fish by any means, but man, that was fun. Very pretty little guy. Oh, I just had a bite. Something down there. Got him. Yes, yes. This one short struck it a couple times, and then I got him. And that is a dinky smallmouth. Okay, we've got one of each. Just a dinky smallmouth, but I'll tell you what, still fun. Pretty fish. There you go. All right, 2 fish. Nothing to write home about, but in these little bodies of water like this, a little bit of current, little smallmouth bass are just fine with me. Another one. 2 casts in a row. It's gonna be another small guy, but I'll take him. Largemouth or smallmouth? Little smallmouth. There's a nice little pool right here. And there you go. Hey John, how many you got? I got 3 so far. You chose the wrong side, my friend. So we got this spillway right here, and he went right. There's a bunch of rock over there. My guess is there's gonna be some good fish over there, but there's a big pool right here, so I figured I would start here, and it seems like there's definitely some fish here too. There's another one. Oh yeah, another one. Get back here and fish with me. Oh boy, this might be a better one. Not big, but definitely better than the last 2. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, see, these are the caliber of fish right here that I was hoping for. Nothing like giant, but nice little chunkers. Nice little chunker. There's another largemouth right there. There you go. Love it. Love this little jig, man. I'm telling you what. I've talked about it 1,000 times. It's just a cool little jig. All right, buddy. I think I've had this same burrow bug on this jig for like over a year. It's pretty awesome. They match up so well. The burrow bug holds on it really nicely and it stays in good shape because the fish don't really peck at the claws, you know, they really just eat it. You know, this is pretty much going to attract bass. You might catch some sunfish or whatever here and there, but for the most part, this is going to be like a bass rig. And so they're going to really mouth the whole thing. Even the small ones will just eat the whole thing. So you're not going to get short strikes. So you can make one burrow bug last you a long, long time. So like I said, this is a 7-foot BFS rod. It's a light, fast action, 1/16 to 5/16. It's the Dobbin Sierra. Then I've got that Cast King Kestrel BFS reel on there. I actually really like this reel. And then I've got some 6-pound fluorocarbon on there. And I really, really like this setup for just exactly what I'm doing. It's little micro bass applications. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yes, sir. Okay. Another little guy. Another little guy. Always fun. There you go. Another largemouth. I'm surprised by how many largemouth I'm catching. I definitely thought it was mostly going to be smallies. There you go. See you, buddy. Another one. Oh, just a little guy. Just a little guy. I'll take it. That one's really pretty, even though he's just a little tiny guy. Look at that pretty fish right there. Love it. Oh my gosh, that's a fish. I thought I was snagged. He didn't move at all. That was such a weird bite. That was such a weird bite. He nipped at it, and I literally thought I snagged grass. There you go, another smallmouth. He's got dots all over him. Those little like parasite type things. I don't know if you can see that or not. He's loaded with them. See you, buddy. Is this a fish? This was another weird one where he just kind of slurped it off the bottom and I didn't even feel him. I don't know, I just kind of set the hook. I'm just like, well, I think there might be a fish on there. And sure enough, a little bit more respectable smallie. He's chunky, at least. Look at that fish. Nope, there he goes. Let's go see if we can make our way to John. I'm not gonna get too close, but look at this nest. Wow. There's a whole bunch of bees coming out of it. Oh, I'm gonna get away. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm trying to avoid walking on these rocks underwater because they are coated in slime. There's a fish. Oh, a dinky smallie. Dinky smallie. They're just coated in algae and they've got to be super slippery. So I'm kind of trying to stay on top of the rocks that are out of the water. All right, see you, buddy. I'm giving him a fresh, brand new Kitech Mono Spin Jig. It's a little different color than mine. Should still work. See my generosity?
Oh, thank you, sir. Ethan's been killing them on this thing, so yeah, I had to get one from him.
You know, I give him my jig and I immediately snag my other one. Get off of there. Get off of there. This is really dumb. I'm gonna have to unfortunately break it off. Dadgummit. Yeah, there it goes. Dang it. I'm just going straight burrow bug on a 3/32 ounce mule jig. I just had one rigged up. We're just gonna try this. Same bait, just without a skirt, basically. Gotcha. I saw that fish chase it up on the last cast, but I had a little bit of grass on there, so I didn't think he wanted it. So I pulled the grass off my jig, cast it back in there, bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Ah, got him. I got a fish, hold on. Not a bad one either. I think I pulled it away from him, and then he came back and he got it. Not a bad little guy. There. Okay, so he didn't mind the fact that I don't have a skirt on there. He went for the straight burrow. There you go. That's a pasture fire on a 3/32 ounce green pumpkin mule jig. And oh my goodness, is he feisty. There you go. Man, these right here, man. Hard to beat. Hard to beat these fish. Oh, eat it, eat it. Oh, what the? That's not a... Oh, sweet, pumpkin seed. That was sweet. It was him and a smallmouth competing for it. And I caught a pumpkin seed. Yo, John. I don't know where John went. I was not expecting this. That's awesome. Such a pretty fish. All right, see you, buddy. Man, this is so much fun. I'm so glad we decided to do this and not kayak fish today. I like kayak fishing, but I kind of prefer this today. Man, I put so many miles on the pedal drive yesterday. I'm exhausted. My feet, my legs are tired, dude. We pedaled. He has a motor, and I was trying to keep up with him, but man, I was so beat by the end of the day. I just had another bite. Dadgummit. Come back. Come back. Yeah. Man, that one popped it. There, okay. All right, well, maybe they don't mind that the skirt is not on there. I have a feeling I would have never caught that pumpkin seed with the skirt on there because I think it would have been too bulky for him. But I think he wasn't quite as intimidated from a standard burrow bug. Oh man, there you go. Oh, there you go, buddy. This is the problem with fishing these types of spots, is they've got so much stuff underwater between the rocks and the tree limbs and all that other stuff. You're just not gonna walk away without losing something most of these trips. I'm making a very minor tweak. I'm going to the 1/16 ounce workhorse jig, and that only reason is because I've seen a couple sunfish, and this hook is a number 6 as opposed to a number 4. That number 6 hook is pretty sturdy right here. This is a pretty darn good jig for BFS fishing. This is 6-pound fluoro. It's gonna match up really well. So this will be perfect for these conditions with that burrow bug. It'll fit perfectly, and that smaller hook will be a little bit easier for the pumpkin seed and bluegill. So we're just gonna push that in there, and we're gonna run it all the way to the end of the ribs and through the back, and then we're gonna grab that burrow bug and pinch it and snap it over. And as you can see, it is perfectly rigged up. Looks like smallmouth candy. Honestly, big panfish will love that too. Rock bass, a lot of different fish will eat one of these bad boys, but for these conditions, I feel like it'll catch just about anything down there. Hopefully we don't break this one off because I'm tired of losing stuff. Got him. I watched that fish eat. Rock bass, there you go. All right, we've got largemouth, smallmouth, rock bass, pumpkin seed. Nice little multi-species day here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out, buddy. There you go. Chunky little rock bass. See you, bud. Oh my gosh, that one smoked it. For being a small fish, I do not know how he rattled my line that hard. Holy smokes, he absolutely hammered it. Just a little guy. But I'll tell you what, he didn't know he was little when he hit. Man, that was one of the hardest bites I've had yet, and that was a small fish. Oh man, good times. Smallmouth are so aggressive, even at an early age. It's awesome. Man, that one thumped it pretty good. Ooh, ooh, respectable, respectable. Glad I stayed. One more respectable smallie, and we're on our way. There you go, there you go. All right. There you go, man. Little 1/16 ounce jig, burrow bug. Man, I popped him really good. He was not coming off. And wow, that is so pretty. Look at those. Look at the side of that fish. So pretty. See ya, buddy. Man, this was a blast. I'm gonna go see if I can catch up with John. This BFS rod right here is leading to a lot of fun today. No big fish so far, but every single one of them has fought hard because this is a light power rod. So much fun. I tell you what, if you have some casting setups, even if you don't have casting setups, it's something to consider. I just really do enjoy this rod and reel right here. The more I use it, the more I like it. Anyways, I still need to find John. I have no idea where he is. Man, hard to find that guy. He just loves a good adventure. If you can find the bridge, you will find the John. That, my friends, is my rule of thumb. There he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend.
This is like a deep hole for this whole creek. Like,
ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Oh, that's a little better.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha! I stole John's fish. That was my main goal today.
We gotta get a double up now.
I am so glad that John suggested this. I don't think you can beat this. This is so much fun. We haven't caught any like big fish, but every single one of them has been fun, and they're really pretty. Like some of these smallies are just so stunning. See ya, buddy. I haven't done this all year, and now I'm really kicking myself because I'm not gonna have much more time to do this, and this has been probably some of the most fun I've had all year long. There's another one. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Man, that one's a really good fighter. He got in that current. He knows what he's doing. And that's a little bit more respectable one again. Oh, he's really pretty. Wow. He's got like red fins. Look at the coloration on this fish. He's like a dark, like his tail is almost like a, it's almost like maroon. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for the fight. Good fight on that fish. Another one, another respectable one. Yeah, that's the drift right there. Getting it angled at the front of the pillar and then drifting it back, and about halfway there's like a deep hole, and this is the same, about the same size, and bit in the same spot as that last one. A little bit smaller, but again, that is so much fun. And then that's that little 1/16 ounce workhorse jig, burrow bug, and there you go, feisty little small jaw. What did I say? What did I say? The BFS rod came out to play. It was so much fun. I think ultralight fishing would have been fun here too, but there's something about this, like these smaller fish that are really feisty on a BFS stick. I think this was max fun, peak fun conditions. Right in the middle of town, catching fish, man. I don't know, I caught 20 fish or so. They ultimately liked a crawfish profile. You know, I started with the jig. I feel like the jig definitely was the hot bait, but when I switched down to a standard burrow bug, that was fine too. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out Creek Fishing Adventures, which I'm sure you're already subscribed, but if you're not, you're missing out. I'll link them in the description below. We'll catch you next time.
Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms.